Today, what I'm going to be doing is trying to make my own electric egg washer. And I'm going to try to do it for less than 20 bucks. Let's see if this actually works. Come on, barn cats. The weather is perfect for getting sap to make maple syrup, but it's making walking around here a wee bit treacherous. Release the Kraken! Come on, guys. Up the hill you go. Up you go. Up you go. All right, let's see what we got for eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 13, 14, 15. I mean, 15 eggs, I only have 14 ducks that can lay eggs. That means either I missed one yesterday, which I actually don't think I did, or one of these girls laid 2 eggs in the span of 24 hours, which is kind of crazy. I'm starting to collect a lot of eggs here at the farm. In fact, I've got a good stockpile. We've been getting somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 to 15 eggs a day over the last couple of weeks, and so the girls are really hitting overdrive. I've got so many eggs stored up right now. I've got to wash them, but I've been finding that the way that I wash them by hand, where it's basically in a sink and a basin and, you know, a little paper towel for scrubbing, is just really inefficient. As you can see here, a lot of these eggs are dirty and they need to be washed before I can sell them to the people. So today, what I'm gonna be doing is trying to make my own electric egg washer. And I'm gonna try to do it for less than 20 bucks. Let's see if this actually works. Ah, you made a mess, Duck. Because I'm trying to run my egg operation like a true business, I'm gonna try to limit the amount of capital it's gonna require to do this. And so to build this egg washer, I'm gonna do it with only $20. So the idea for the egg washing station is this. I'm gonna take like a standard compressor, arguably the most important and valuable piece of infrastructure you can buy on a homestead. It can be used for like 8 billion projects other than egg washing. I will hook my compressor up to a rubber hose. I'm gonna poke a whole bunch of holes in that rubber hose. And then I'm gonna put that rubber hose inside of a 5-gallon bucket filled with warm water. And then I'm gonna drop a basket full of eggs into the bucket. And then I'm gonna turn on the compressor. So the air from the compressor is gonna give the eggs a nice warm bubble bath. Bubble baths. And I'm hoping that that bubble bath agitation action is gonna knock off all of the dried up poop and straw and other stuff and debris on the eggs so that I have nice, pristine, clean eggs for my customers. The incredible edible egg. I'm not sure if this is gonna work or not, but you'll see by the end of this video whether this all played out the right way. So I think I want to keep it coiled like this. I'm going to use some zip ties to hold it in place. What do you think, Pablo? Is that going to work? There we go. So, see, so I've coiled it in place like so. That should let it sit nicely right at the bottom of the bucket here. There we go. And I can attach this end right to the compressor. So I'm not sure that this is exactly the right size, but I'm going to use a 1/8 drill bit to poke the holes in the rubber hose. Okay, there we go. We got all of our holes punctured here. So if you look close, you can see them. I tried to avoid going all the way through to the back side of the hose. I just want it on this part that's gonna sit up from the bucket, so it's blowing bubbles up to clean the eggs. Now I'm gonna add some warm water to this bucket. I gotta be sure to leave enough space for the eggs when I put them in so that the water can displace it and it doesn't go all over the place. All right, now let's submerge our eggs. I guess just right. Let's see how this does. So I've been letting these go for about 5 minutes. Just pull one out and see how it looks. I gotta say, it looks pretty good. Let's pull them out. So I guess that kind of worked. The bubbling and agitation really did seem to loosen up and get most of the gunk off, and the soak in the warm water definitely helped get the eggs cleaner. I did have to do a little bit of hand washing and a little bit of brushing off with a paper towel here and there as I pulled them out of the water. But overall, they looked pretty darn clean and worked pretty well. So if I include the cost of the rubber hose, the cost of the plastic bucket, and the cost of the quick connector pieces, really it only amounted to be $18 in total cost. So to have an egg washer for less than 20 bucks, I guess I can't complain. I'm gonna continue to try to work on this and find a more efficient way to wash the eggs. Her secret was this. She said if you feed your ducks kitten chow for about a week or so, they are gonna start laying eggs. Kitten chow? Like cat food? Now I'm not necessarily buying into this cockamamie scheme, but in this video, I'm gonna try it out and see if it works for me.